Kenny Master here, and welcome back to another video. And nah, this shit ain't it no more. That's better. Kenny Master here, welcome back to another video. Today, I just watched the final episode of Invincible. And I'm a bit disappointed. I know I never made an Invincible video before, but let me just say this straight. I love Invincible. I love season 1. Mwah. I don't really know much more to say. I just love season 1. Season 1 was so fucking good, and I wish I would have made a video about season 1 entirely. But yeah, dude, season 1 was so good, and I was so excited for season 2, and I was so upset about the delay and everything. But I get it. Like, these animated shows take fucking forever, and I get it. I can never fucking do it. I'd rather do live action motion picture than do anything with animation, if I'm being completely honest. Steven Yeun and the people who make Invincible have made like jokes about it in season 2 and in like the teaser trailer about how long it takes, but I am a bit disappointed with like what happened in it. Season 2 is all about the multiverse. There have been some highlight episodes of season 2, okay? Episode 8 is honestly really good, with just like with the different multiverses, and everyone's probably gonna talk about like the Spider-Man, you know, or like Agent Spider, whatever the fuck his name is. My favorite one was Batman, because it was just so fucking random, because I've heard rumors of Spider-Man showing up in Invincible season 2, so I was like, oh, okay, it's not that crazy. But fucking Batman showing up, or just the fucking billowing of his cape showing up, I was like, what the fuck, this shit's awesome. But besides episode 8, obviously, episode where we like focus on Alien, I thought that was a pretty good episode. And then when Mark goes to like Thraxa, I think that's what it's called, the ant planet, and he meets his father and he fights the Viltrumites, I thought that was a fucking amazing episode. Overall, the season's not bad. The main villain wise, I'm a bit disappointed. Season 2 starts off really good with like showing Anstrom Levy how he wants to like do this grand thing, collects all these different versions of himself, you know, to make like a better world. Everything like leading to that was great. But I completely get like his motivation at the beginning anyway, where it was like, oh, he needs to save multiverse from Invincible, you know, from Invincible and from Omni-Man, from the Viltrumites. But then like after episode 1, he's just not here. He shows up like what, like at the end of like some episodes, and then he doesn't show up until like episode 8 entirely. In my opinion, that kind of sucked, and I was excited to see him and see the fight and everything. But I guess this season was more than just that, because it showed like obviously the aftermath of Mark and his father. It shows the aftermath of that emotionally. This is a very emotional season for Mark and for like everyone. I did like, speaking of that, I did love seeing Debbie in like the contrast between Debbie and Omni-Man, seeing how they like react and how they like deal with the shit that has happened. Speaking of Debbie and the Anstrom Levy, episode 8, where like, you know how I said how like Anstrom Levy kind of want to save the world from Invincible and from everything? Bro, her ass called his ass out.
Oh, that's why you're so angry. Because you turned out rotten here, and Mark is the hero for once.
Expose him! Expose him! You go, Debbie. Call his ass out, bro. Fuck that guy. No, I thought that was a fucking great line. I thought it was a great moment. Yeah. On Debbie's awesome shit, bro. She all smoke. So yeah, this season has so many good moments and so many great like lines and so many great like emotional beats and stuff like that. This whole season is like Mark saying like, oh, I don't want to be my father. I don't want to be my father. And then like he kills Anstrom Levy, kind of like his father. And he's like, oh shit, maybe I am like my father, type of shit like that. And he's like going fucking nuts about it. I thought that was great. But again, the part that I'm disappointed about is that, I don't know, it was just the Anstrom Levy part that kind of disappointed me, that he just barely was a part of it. And he had the guy from This Is Us. I fucking love that guy. And he's like barely a part of it, you know what I'm saying? He just shows up like at the first episode, right, where we get like his origin. And then he shows up like once like another episode at the post-credit scene. And then he shows up in episode 8 and it's like, that's the main villain, you know? At least Omni-Man, he had the whole season, we get to see that, you know what I'm saying? This guy's just like, he showed up like twice in full, and then like once like in a post-credit scene, and that's it. And then like the whole like breaking it up, I get like that was because I think like of the strike or something, I don't know. Like yeah, like the first like 5 episodes or something like that, and then like the last like couple episodes, I don't know. Like they broke it up into 2 parts. I thought that was a bit annoying. It was like, why? Like the last episodes that came out really, I was like, why did those have to be like in a separate part? But I think it just was because of the strike. So, I don't know. Like, I like this season. I love, like, again, I think this season is just more of like emotional than rather just like than a visual spectacle. Like, I feel like this season was more just setup for than season 3. This, I don't know. When I watched it, it was dope, but it was like a bit just underwhelming. I was like, oh, That's it. I wanted more Anstrom Levy, not just for the multiverse, just because I just thought he was so fucking dope in the first episode. You have a great actor voicing him, and I just wanted to see more like character, right? Like I wanted to see more of Robot Man and Monster Girl. I wanted to see that, and then we get like sprinkles, but it's like I wanted to see more of that. And I wanted to see more of like other characters like Adam Eve, and I know we got like the Adam Eve like short. Overall, like I'm not as like, oh fuck, like I was at the end of season 1, and that's my point. That's why I say I'm underwhelmed, because season 1 was so good, and the ending of season 1 was like, holy shit. But like season 2 overall didn't give me that feel. Like I finished season 2, I finished it like legit like a couple minutes ago. I'm excited for season 3, and I can't wait for season 3, but it was just like, so it just didn't give me that same feeling that season 1 did. You know, with like the whole like Viltrumite war that's coming, and then like like the shit with like Robot and everything, like the future versions of the Guardians and everything. I think that's just like, it's just setting up shit for season 3. Like it's just set up. Like it's just set up. I don't know. Again, season 2, it's a dope season, but I think season 1 is still like it's like levels. It's like levels to this shit. Like season 1 is like up here, and season 2 is like it's like here. But I'm not trying to hate. That was just my opinion. But yeah, you guys leave down in the comments what you think of Invincible season 2. Did you have the same reaction to me? Were you a bit underwhelmed and a bit like, oh, just set up for more shit? Or were you guys just as like shocked, just like at season 1? Leave down in the comments below. Anyway, guys, catch you guys next one. Peace, motherfucking out.